Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of LITD Reviews, Lost in the Dark Reviews. My name is Burton, coming at you from the crypt, and today we are going to be talking about Amon Amarth's 12th studio release, Berserker, released on May 3rd through Metal Blade Records. Now, before I get that into it, I do want to mention that I did have a slight disadvantage reviewing this record. If you watch the Children of Bodom review, you know that I like to review. My favorite way to listen to music is on loudspeakers in a car. My car sadly broke down and I have not gotten a new one yet, so I was not able to do that with this album. However, I was able to catch a few of these songs live when I saw them on Monday at DT Energy Music Theater in Michigan with Slayer, Lamb of God, and Cannibal Corpse. It was an amazing show. We'll be talking about that on another episode. But trust me, if you get a chance to catch this tour, fucking catch it. It's unbelievable. So I did get a chance to catch a few of these songs live, which was very exciting. Also, before I get into it, I want to mention a lineup change. The drummer, Frederick Anderson, he's been in the band since 1998. He was replaced in 2016 by Jacques Walgren. So there is an Amon Amarth lineup change for this album. But yeah, so let's get right into it. Berserker. Off the bat, I love the CD booklet. There's like a intro story providing a little bit of history of what the Berserker is and a little bit of, folklore and things like that surrounding the Berserker. And I thought it was a really cool way to kick off the album, and especially, a little something extra for those few of us out here that still get hard physical copies. I recommend everyone do so, but yeah, that's just me. So, off the top, first song, Fafnir's Gold. Has an awesome acoustic riff intro that I really enjoyed a lot. It's probably one of my favorite songs on the album, to be honest. Like, off the bat, this album starts off really strong. I love the lyrics. It's a story about two brothers, a dragon, and gold, and it does not end well. So it's a really good song, and it fucking rocks. It's hard as hell, and yeah, I really liked the first track on the album, Fafnir's Gold. Crack the Sky it was one of the singles, but probably has my favorite hook on the album. Hook is Thor, let your hammer fly, let the lightning crack the blackened sky. All right, now something I noticed though that made me love it even more. For those of you that know Quiet Riot, Come On Feel the Noise. That hook is Come On Feel the Noise, Girls Rock Your Boys. But during like one of the final choruses later in the song, Kevin DuBrow slips in Come On Feel the Noise, Girls Fuck Your Boys. And it never gets bleeped on the radio. No one ever catches it, but it's there. And I'm pretty sure they did the same thing on this song. I think in one of the lines it goes, Thor, let your hammer fly, let the lightning crack the fucking sky, which I think just kind of like gives it that extra power at the end, which I fucking love. Mjolnir, Hammer of Thor. The song starts off and you hear a ting, ting, like a hammer hitting metal, and I was like, yes, that was fucking awesome. I loved that starter. And the opening riff is very like Iron Maiden sounding to me, which I really liked a lot. Kind of like it sounded like something that could almost be on like a Power Slave album or something like that. Then in the lyrics in that song have to do with like Loki, a little bit of Loki treachery, and the creation of Mjolnir, which is I really enjoyed that. I think the song Shield Wall will be an incredible song live. It's a good song on the album, but I think live it's really going to hit a lot harder. And just a few songs that I'd like to just point out really quick, just mainly on the merit of their music, like not even ranking it in terms of like necessarily, it's all metal, but not necessarily just like almost like going past that. Some of them I like to point out specifically are Valkyra. That one was a really fucking good song. It had a cool piano intro. Ironside is another one that I really liked. It has like a clean guitar intro and really great lyrics and an awesome good hook in that one. The Berserker at Stamford's Bridge is another one I think musically did really well, and lyrically reminded me of Iron Maiden, and I'll tell you why in a second. But I mentioned those to get to the last song, Into the Dark. This song clocks in at just under 7 minutes long. It's the longest song on the album by far. And it's a bit different than anything I've maybe Amon Amarth has kind of touched on this sort of thing a little bit, but they've never gone this far into like they have a full on like piano and like orchestra feeling intro and outro, which I really liked a lot. It's a really long song. It's almost an epic. And lyrically, it's fucking, like it says, Into the Dark. It's fucking dark as hell, and I really enjoyed it. And if this is, it seemed like a step in a different direction for Amon Amarth, and it's a step that I really enjoyed, and I hope to hear more things like that in the future for sure. Now, earlier I mentioned the Berserker Stamford Bridge lyrics reminding me of Iron Maiden. Why I say that, not that I feel like those would ever be Iron Maiden lyrics. The reason why they reminded me of it is because I'm sitting there like going through the album, reading all the lyrics and everything, and I realize I'm like learning things about the mythology of some of these and some of history's actual events that did in fact happen, and about berserkers and things like that. And it reminded me of a show I watched once. It was like some VH1 countdown show or something where they were talking about Iron Maiden, and someone said when you listen to Iron Maiden, you actually like learn and read the lyrics, you actually learn fucking history along with it. And that's the way I felt reading this album and other Amon Amarth albums, but it never really clicked until this one for some reason for me. And so I wanted to mention that I think it's really fucking awesome that they actually pull from actual historical events and things like that. And you actually learn a little bit about things whenever, about Vikings and stuff and folklore whenever you're listening to an Amon Amarth record. Another thing is, Amon Amarth is a band that's never afraid to use a gallop, and that is something I fucking love. There's a few gallops in this album that I really enjoyed. All in all, it's a fucking phenomenal album. Absolutely solid from top to bottom. The songs I heard live, one of them was Crack the Sky, and the other one, what was it? Raven's Flight. Both of those fucking awesome live. Absolutely fantastic. I really wish their headlining tour was coming here to Michigan, but sadly it's not, so I won't be able to see that. But if you get a chance to see them with Cannibal Corpse, Lamb of God, and Slayer, holy fucking shit, take that chance, because it is incredible. Absolutely incredible show. This is an absolutely outstanding album. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 4.5 out of 5 goat heads. I really loved it. I didn't think that their follow-up to Yom's Viking would be something I liked as much as Yom's Viking. I like this one maybe as much, maybe even more. I have to sit with it for a little longer, and like I said, I'd really like to hear it on a system in a car and stuff eventually, soon that will happen. But until then, yeah, check this one out if you haven't yet. Holy shit. It goes fucking hard. It's absolutely fantastic. I loved it top to bottom, and they are the Viking metal gods after all. So absolutely love it. New Viking metal album, Amon Amarth, Berserker. It was in stores on May 3rd. 4.5 out of 5 goat heads. Fucking check that shit out. It's fantastic. So that's gonna be about it from me. Stay tuned for more reviews coming soon. We got, I think, Flesh God Apocalypse coming out soon. I'll be doing a review on that. That'll be very exciting. I'm really looking forward to hearing that after they put out the song Sugar. So yeah, we got some new reviews coming. We have new episodes coming. All kinds of stuff coming out soon. So hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy the new Amon Amarth album. Be sure to check it out. Pick up a physical copy so you can read the booklet and check out the story like I did. And that's going to be about it from us. And from me and everyone at Lost in the Dark, we love you all to death. Good night.